Neil Tan is chairman of the FinTech Association of Hong Kong, and I asked him what he thought of the news.
I think it's positive news. I mean, giving access to new markets, new customers, new users is always going to be net positive for the markets, and whether it's crypto or other financial products and so forth. So I think it bodes well for the entire crypto industry.
And can you take us through how this new regulation will work, how the framework has been set up?
The previous license actually only gave professional and also institutional investors access. This one is about providing retail access. It's going to be limited to large cap cryptocurrencies, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, so on and so forth. There are going to be alternative coins or altcoins that'll be offered on different platforms, and it's really up to the platforms to make that type of due diligence. It's not going to be micromanaged by the SFC per se. However, those platforms need to report to the FSC and justify that the diligence has been already proven. There's different limitations in terms of how much is actually on platform versus in cold storage. 98% will be placed in cold, 2% will be in hot on the platform, and there's also insurance that's connected to that.
Hong Kong is becoming quite aggressive in its move to become a hub for cryptos. That's in stark contrast to the Chinese mainland and to the United States, which are very cautious about cryptos. What's behind Hong Kong's thinking here?
Yeah, so Hong Kong, as you know, since 1997, it's under a one country, two systems policy. Essentially, crypto is banned inside of China. It's now legalized inside of Hong Kong. Not only is it legalized, but it's also giving retail access to it. And truth is that Hong Kong has huge ambitions to become a global internet, virtual assets center or hub. It also has ambitions to become a Web3 hub. And all of the critical elements are here for Hong Kong to become that Web3 hub. Number one is it's an IFC, so as I mentioned, 4.5 trillion US dollars AUM. It's also number one in terms of capital markets and IPOs for the 7 of the last 10 years since 21. So you're talking about a large platform of liquidity, a large asset allocation that could go into crypto. The second piece is that Hong Kong has been chartered to become an arts and cultural center as a part of Hong Kong. And third is that there's public and private sector support, namely one huge company, which is a global champion in Web3 called Animoca Brands, who has 300 to 350 portfolio companies inside of Web3.
And what could be said about the timing of this move in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I think timing, if we kind of look at the market, of course, everything is down. It doesn't matter if you're talking about crypto or if you're talking about equities, the entire market is down. So in that sense, we're not going at the peak of the market and then, 69,000 Bitcoin. Right now we're 27, 28, somewhere around there. So I think that ultimately this is, from a market perspective, is a good time. But at the same time, Hong Kong is an international financial center, and it has 4.5 trillion US dollars in AUM. And, having that opportunity to offer this type of asset class maintains that AUM inside of this center and also brings in net new additional AUM into Hong Kong.